Hello, Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel. Doing something a little bit different here, sitting directly in front of my house. This is where my mom and I often sit out sunset time. Anyway, just a quick vlog here with three pieces of news, which most avid fans will already know about, but some of you might not know about. Starting with the first one is Angelina Jordan there's a new article featuring Angelina Jordan, and it's a digital version of the Hollywood Reporter. And she has some interesting quotes in there, especially about Beyonce. And I'm a big enough fan of Angelina Jordan just by the fact that she talks about admiring Beyonce makes me want to, take another look at her work. But actually, she doesn't talk so much about the music of Beyonce, but kind of Beyonce as a role model. But the other thing about that article, it's an article of up and coming young artists under 18. The thing I didn't like about the article is it's like she's lumped in among the others as if she was, just another up and coming young artist. When for me, it's like, she's head and shoulders above all of them. It's I've compared her with Tiger Woods before. Tiger Woods, as an amateur, he wasn't well known by the masses, but he had done all these amazing things that just weren't well known. Like he won the biggest tournament that you can win as an amateur 6 years in a row. That's an amazing feat. And so, if I had read an article about, here's this crop of young amateur golfers that are promising, and he was just one of them, that would have been annoying to me. And the same thing with her, because she I think is on another level from the other people featured in the article. Not that they're bad singers or bad musicians or anything like that. I just think that she deserves to be considered on a different level from them. So that's one thing. Oh, and just a couple of examples of her. She's kind of in her amateur career now, kind of like Tiger Woods was before hopefully the big explosion into her pro career, her big mass awareness career. But examples that are like Tiger Woods in his amateur career is, she's the youngest published author in Norway. She won a national singing competition at age 8. Well, actually a national talent competition at age 8. Norway's Got Talent. And she already has many, many covers that are, the best covers I've ever heard, regardless of age. In fact, I would go so far to say as now, I'm not willing to say yet, we don't have enough evidence to say, she's one of the greatest singers of all time. But I think we can say that she's the greatest cover artist of all time, at least that I know of. Anyway, so there's that article, there's links to that. The other news that is older and that a lot of you, even more of you will know about this, is she is going to have a concert at a theater in New Hampshire, an intimate theater. I think it's about 900 seats. Tickets have been on sale for a while. Check the description for the links to those. I think there's still seats available. People have been complaining about the price of the tickets, but I think she doesn't have control over that. It's just that, she's in high demand. And because she may be exploding into the mass consciousness soon, this might be the last chance that you have to actually see her live in a more intimate setting. Although I do think that even if she gets really popular, she will still do some intimate shows. But a lot of fans are already traveling from really far away to see this, and I wish I could swing it. I don't think I can. Maybe I will figure out a way. But yes, if you can possibly get a ticket, as I've said before, seeing her live, it's just the recordings don't do her justice. That's the best way to see her, and she is awesome, awesome live. So check out the links for that.
Don't let a good thing die when, honey, I've never lied to you. Oh yeah. So you. Thank you so much.
Now the third news is more recent, and again, Angelina Jordan fans are going to know about this for the most part, but I've reached like 27,000 subscribers now, so some of the people here are listening to this might be pretty new to Angelina Jordan and not, don't belong to all the fan clubs and things like that. So the big news is that her EP is coming out. She had already announced that. EP is like kind of shorter than an album, like 5 or 6 songs. But now we know that there are at least 5 original songs. We know the title. I know one of them's Fire and Rain, another one's Diamonds. We also know the running times, which are all too short for me, but I think, she's trying to have a successful pop record here, so you can't have your songs be too long. I remember that the Beatles, when they, first started out, all their songs were really short until they became really established, and then they did more experimental, longer songs. But yes, so the EP is coming out. We know there's at least 5 original songs, and it should be coming out by the end of this month. So you definitely need to check that out. So yeah, just a vlog with those 3 pieces of news. So this is Chris Walker with the Big Yankee Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. And I'll close this out with another view of my home and the ocean.